Hey, how's everybody? I apologize, it's actually been a while since I've put up a video. I think I've done what I've been recommending most of my friends and clients do, which is just to go within and to make the very most of time and find opportunity in everything that's going on right now. So I just thought I'd make a short little video. It's actually a little bit chilly outside, even though I've just come back from a run. And just check in and say I haven't forgotten about you. In fact, I've been doing a load of courses and research recently, making good use of time. So I've been studying the polyvagal theory of, I suppose it's the theory of connection, really. And for me, it's a system that I've always been attracted to because it really ties in how the mind and body connect and how our experiences in life or maybe trauma become embodied in or are present in our bodies. Time and time again, I see and sense the body speaks the language of what the person has experienced in life, and to heal we must address both. You can't only look at mind and you can't only look at body. There's an interconnection of the two that I try and support. So I've been doing further research there with a world expert. Her name is Deb Dana, if you wanted to look more into it. I think her website is The Rhythm of Regulation. I've also been doing some wonderful more clinical studies with In Vivo Clinical, a company in the UK who I use for a lot of my diagnostics testing, and they've been doing some fantastic courses and clinical education on the diagnostics that we use for specialized microbiome and gut function testing, SIBO testing, so lactose breath test, glucose breath test, fructose intolerance tests. I've been working with them every week in clinical conversations and webinars, and also I've just started a course with Dr. Harlech on SIBO, small intestinal bowel overgrowth. So that's the condition where we tend to get a lot of gas, bloating, wind, discomfort. I suspect also a lot of athletes that have issues with tolerating their nutrition and gastro upsets probably have an element of SIBO as well, and eating disorder sufferers or thrivers are often left with a lot of gut issues, and so looking at ways to better our diagnostic and clinical and treatment skills. There's a lot of rubbish out there on the Google web and the blogosphere about SIBO, so I've been educating myself from the best to the best, I guess. Also Candida and just general microbiome stuff. The gut is just everything. It's like the world in us that links us to the world and the environment out there, and most issues derive from there. Nearly every patient that comes to me, sorry, just checking my doggy who's busy eating grass. No matter how many greens I put in her diet, she's always eating more grass. So yeah, I'm just using the time to be better at my job, better informed, to catch the signs and symptoms better, to have better strategies, just better knowledge, so that I recognize in people, despite the complex presentation of maybe their arthritis or their autoimmune or there she is, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, or any of the issues that are presenting, just to tie it up better into the farthest back trigger and cause, the main one, because the diagnosis of arthritis, it is a diagnosis, but it's still a symptom generally of something deeper. And I just have this wonderful opportunity to be better at diving deeper and knowing better and getting to the source faster and supporting you in a more practical, simple way. So that's what I've been doing. So I have not run away and I've not forgotten you. I'm just making myself better to catch you if you need me. Mind yourself, it's definitely up and down at the moment. There's waves of feeling low and waves of feeling good. Oh gosh, she's gonna have me pull down to the river. Of feeling good. So, Trinity, where are you? The best thing is to flow with them. Acknowledge them, acknowledge how you feel, acknowledge that you're, bring you down to the river, it's lovely, that you're a part of the whole, that although you may feel, well, I'm strong, I'm dealing with this, I'm doing all the right things, there is going to be days when you're feeling everything else, and there may be a bit of a wallop of, whoa, that was a bit of a speed bump, I thought I was doing better than that, I'm not feeling so good, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling low. The best thing is just to kind of ride with it, acknowledge it, and then ask yourself, well, what works for me to feel better? You know, where's your place? For me, it's here. It's nature. Like, this is where I feel good. So I have to prioritize it. So as busy as I am with all of my study, those days when I feel a little sad or a little low or a little unmotivated, it's important I go out for a run or a walk or a nothing, or just sitting around and being, and that's not lazy, that's actually very important work. So it's very easy to judge ourselves when we don't get the whole list done every day, but maybe you forgot to put some things on the list that are about self-care and self-nourishment and self-love and just being still and checking in with how you feel. You know, there's a whole space within us that is where we're feeling things, and no one, no matter how strong and resilient and super duper you are, you'll still, the naughtiness, you'll still be feeling deep down in there. We're all only human. So be kind. Take slow days, take fast days, take angry days, take happy days. Just flow with them all. That's the best advice I've got for you. I know you've got it. That's why I've been a little quieter lately. I trust everyone is doing their best, because you are. So believe in it. Right, I am going to go back in. It's actually very cold. I was running around in shorts on Saturday, and I'm back into kind of early spring winter stuff today, but hey, it's not raining, it's been beautiful. So I want you to mind yourselves. I want you to acknowledge how amazing you are, and send me messages about how you're doing. I'm getting these lovely little messages from my clients, checking in, and I love hearing from you. Cool.